Most people cook chicken drumsticks the wrong way in the air fryer. Hi everyone, it's Tracy. Today I'm going to show you how to make air fryer chicken drumsticks very easily with golden crispy skin, juicy tender meat, and delicious flavor just like restaurant-style chicken. This dish is absolutely perfect with a fun side dish guaranteed to make you fall in love from the very first bite. Now let's get started. First, you need to prepare about 4 to 5 fresh chicken drumsticks. I usually buy fresh drumsticks from a nearby supermarket. Place all the chicken drumsticks onto a cutting board or a large plate. Then brush a thin layer of olive oil evenly over the surface of each drumstick. This step helps keep the skin from drying out during cooking while also helping the seasoning stick more evenly and creating a beautiful golden crispy skin when cooked. After that, prepare a large zip-top bag. Place all the drumsticks inside. Fold the top of the bag over and let the chicken rest for about 5 minutes, so the oil can lightly absorb into the surface of the meat. While waiting, prepare the seasoning mixture that helps give the chicken drumsticks a beautiful color, crispy skin, and rich flavor. In a small bowl, add 1 teaspoon of salt to make the chicken more flavorful, 1 teaspoon of chili powder to create a beautiful red color, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder to create a signature aroma, a little ground black pepper to create a bold and bursting flavor, and 1 tablespoon of flour to help everything stick together and coat the chicken skin evenly. Finally, add a little baking powder to help make the meat more tender. Then mix all the ingredients together well. This seasoning mixture is the secret trick that makes your chicken taste even more delicious and irresistible. Next, pour the entire seasoning mixture into the bag. With the chicken, lightly close the bag. Then gently massage everything together so each chicken drumstick is evenly coated with seasoning. Mixing everything inside the zip-top bag helps keep things neat and clean while also helping the seasoning absorb into the chicken more evenly. Once everything is evenly coated, let the chicken rest for about 15 to 20 minutes. During this time, the chicken drumsticks will become more tender and absorb the seasoning more evenly. While waiting, prepare a simple side dish that goes perfectly with it. This is actually a little trick I learned from a Korean chef, and ever since trying it, I've made this dish again and again because it pairs so well with crispy fried chicken in the air fryer. First, prepare 1 sweet potato that has been washed clean. Then peel the skin and cut it into medium-sized pieces, not too thick and not too thin, so the sweet potatoes cook evenly and develop a slightly crispy outside while staying soft inside. Next, place the sweet potatoes into a bowl. Add a little salt to bring out the natural sweetness, a little smoked paprika to create a warm, smoky flavor and beautiful color, and a little black pepper to add a richer flavor. Then drizzle in a little olive oil. The olive oil helps the sweet potatoes cook more evenly and creates a light crispiness after cooking. Now mix everything together well so each piece is evenly coated with seasoning. You'll start to smell the warm, smoky aroma from the paprika. This is exactly what makes the side dish feel more special and flavorful compared to regular roasted sweet potatoes. Once everything is mixed well, it's time to cook them. This is where the chicken starts turning crispy. First, line the bottom of the air fryer basket with a sheet of parchment paper. This helps keep the air fryer clean and prevents the seasoning from falling to the bottom, making cleanup much easier. Then place the air fryer rack on top. Next, spread an even layer of sweet potatoes across the bottom of the basket. Do not make the layer too thick, so everything can cook evenly. Next, check the chicken. Once it has rested long enough, take it out and neatly arrange each seasoned chicken drumstick on top of the sweet potatoes, leaving a little space between each piece, so the hot air can circulate evenly around them. This helps the chicken cook evenly and develop crispy skin. The sweet potatoes slowly absorb all the flavorful juices from the chicken while cooking underneath. Next, spray a layer of olive oil over the surface of the chicken so it does not dry out while cooking. Now set the air fryer temperature to 356 degrees Fahrenheit, about 180 degrees Celsius, and cook for around 30 minutes. The hot circulating air helps the skin turn crispy without needing a lot of oil. As the chicken begins cooking, you will slowly start to smell the aroma of garlic paprika and roasted chicken filling the kitchen. The olive oil and seasoning coating on the outside will also begin turning into a beautiful golden color on the surface of the skin. About halfway through cooking, open the air fryer and carefully flip the chicken drumsticks over to the other side. This small step is very important because it helps both sides cook evenly and gives the skin a more beautiful golden color instead of becoming golden on only one side. At this point, the chicken already has a beautiful golden color, but there is still one more step to make the skin even crispier and more delicious. Lightly spray a thin layer of olive oil over the chicken drumsticks. This step makes a huge difference. You do not need to spray too much, just enough to help the chicken skin become evenly crispy and develop a beautiful golden color. Next, place everything back into the air fryer and continue cooking at 356 degrees Fahrenheit, about 180 degrees Celsius, for another 15 minutes. During this second round of cooking, the skin will slowly become crispier while the inside stays juicy and tender. As the chicken finishes cooking, the aroma becomes even richer and more mouth-watering. The paprika and garlic blend into the crispy skin, creating a roasted flavor that fills the entire kitchen. At the same time, the sweet potatoes underneath begin turning lightly caramelized around the edges. They become soft inside and lightly crispy outside, while soaking up all the delicious juices and seasoning from the chicken. Once everything is finished, the chicken will have crispy golden skin, juicy meat inside, and flavorful sweet potatoes all coming together to create an incredible flavor. Now we can remove the chicken and sweet potatoes from the air fryer and arrange them on a plate. You can sprinkle a little chopped cilantro or black pepper over the top to make the dish look even more appetizing. The golden, crispy chicken skin looks absolutely delicious. Cut into one of the chicken drumsticks and you will see that the meat inside is still soft, juicy, and not dry at all. The outside skin is lightly crispy and full of the rich aroma of paprika, garlic, and black pepper. What I like most is that the chicken stays flavorful without feeling too greasy. When eaten together with the roasted sweet potatoes, everything blends together perfectly. The sweet potatoes have a natural sweetness, soft inside with slightly crispy caramelized edges, which perfectly balances the rich flavor of the chicken. What I love about this dish is that it is both delicious and convenient. You do not need to use too much oil like traditional frying methods, but you still get beautifully crispy skin. In addition, sweet potatoes are rich in fiber and help make the meal feel lighter and more filling without becoming too greasy. And that's how I make air fryer chicken drumsticks that are both crispy and incredibly easy to make right at home. With just a few simple ingredients, you can have a delicious meal with golden crispy chicken, juicy tender meat, and flavorful roasted sweet potatoes that pair perfectly together. I hope this recipe gives you another delicious idea for everyday family meals. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more simple recipes.